It's Christian Chua in the house. It's my comeback video everybody is waiting for. No, only I'm waiting for. Okay, what have I been doing in the last 6 months? I'll get to it in a moment. For those of you who are new to this channel, we do body language and we do face reading. And today the question is, how accurate are the AI generated images compared to the actual person? You have a body language expert and a face profiling expert to point out the nuances. Those of you who want to skip to the good part, just go right there. Other than that, here's a recap of what I've been doing for the last 6 months. Well, YouTube has just sent me a warning that my channel is about to be demonetized. Yeah, right, take away my $70 if you want to. I don't put content because I need to make the money. I put in content because it's a video worth watching. And what have I been doing with my life? I do professional talks for a living, and I do lectures on body language and face profiling. But recently there has been some trouble, with this new culture that they say, oh, I feel that I've been judged, and I think you're racially profiling me. Well, in Singapore, that's where I operate from, when the old people, they feel threatened, or when they feel that they lost an argument with a young person, they always shout, oh, Chifu Lauren, which literally means you're bullying an old person. And when you shout in the public like that, oh, you're bullying an old person, I'm being bullied, everyone else in the streets who do not know what's going on automatically takes the side of the senior person. So if a young person talking to an elderly person, and an elderly person says, oh, Chifu Lauren, you're in trouble. So that's how I feel these days when I go and do lectures on profiling, face profiling, and say, oh, you're teaching us to be judgmental or racially profiling. Yeah, if you don't know how to do it, but you understand this topic, it's down to a science, and the science is like epigenetics. Now, let me give you an example. If you see a person with his shirt off and his rib and he has six-pack muscle, good rib muscle, good body shape, and I ask you, do you think he hits the gym 2 to 5 times a week, or do you think he's like a couch potato watching sitcom all day, munching on potato chips? If you had to put money, you would definitely say that he hits the gym. Okay, so that is what face profiling is all about. Because of the evidential proof, we can say this person has a sad background, had a bad childhood, or he's positive in life. And there's a science behind it. So I was giving lots of lectures, and the law enforcement loves this because we help to identify suicide bombers, we help to identify drug addicts, we identify nervous people, and the HR people love it because we give them an idea on what's the background of the candidate that just walked in. And we're going to do that at the end of this video. Of course, stay right to the end. But when it comes to certain people where they just feel that any kind of profiling is judging, then I have a hard time. Okay, but it is not about that. If you watch my channel and you watch my YouTube, you realize it's really about understanding God or nature's given you this intuition for your self-preservation. So let's jump into today's video. And right now what we see is Mr. Matt Damon, and this is the actual Matt Damon, and the next one is the AI generated Matt Damon. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put them side by side, and in this video the AI generated Matt Damon and all the other celebrities will be on the right, and the actual celebrity is on the left. So one look, you can see that there's an older Matt Damon, a younger Matt Damon, and the reason why I'm showing this is because those of you who follow me, the easiest way to identify the accuracy is actually the ears. Okay, I am big in the ears. The nose is easy to replicate. It's very hard to distinguish between the mouth and the lips and so on. But the ears are intricate. So we want to see if the AI got the ears correct. So in this case, when you see, you can tell it's Matt Damon, but you see this hollow part, the loop here, it looks the crevices looks a bit deeper than this one. And as we look at the front view, you can see AI kind of get it right, but the AI generated ear is different. It's much longer than the actual Matt Damon's ear. But what I also want to show you in this picture is that the furrows, they got it wrong. There's one deep line across. They could have been a little bit more accurate in the furrows, but nevertheless, it's a good job. And I think in one look, you can tell it's Matt Damon. All right, but yeah, if you want to have high accuracy, this is the video where I'm going to share with you how you guys can distinguish between an AI generated and a non-AI generated video. Okay, so for this second celebrity, we're talking about Morgan Freeman, and once again, we're gonna go jump straight into the ears. And did the AI get it correct? One glance, these are a few things that we're going to talk about. You see where the earring is, there's a line, so the details are great. This inner helix is great too. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to superimpose the ear across between the AI and the actual picture. So when we move across, wow, you see it's a high level of accuracy. So great job. Mid-Journey, the AI generated picture. So next we're going to see Lisa from Blackpink, and yeah, the program I use is called Mid-Journey, and the prompt will be photo image quality of Lisa from Blackpink showing her ears. So as you can see, I'm going to pick two of these pictures here to show you Lisa. The real Lisa is on the left and the AI generated one is on the right. So in this case, the ears, it's doesn't look so accurate. Other than that, the general picture looks okay. It looks alright. The eyes, yeah, you see the eyes, based on the expression, it could be bigger or smaller, so it's extremely difficult to compare the eyes. The mouth, on the other hand, if we take two pictures of Lisa smiling, that would be a more accurate way of comparing. Two pictures of Lisa not smiling would be a better picture. So in this case, when we look again, AI got it quite well in terms of the ear. You can see the inner helix is bent in a certain direction and they've got it spot on. So great job. So we go to Taylor Swift. The Swiftie fans will like to know that Taylor Swift has a slightly bent ear here. I'm going to talk about all these things. What does it actually mean? And when it's a little bit bumped here, this is her private side. So your left side is your private side, your right side is your professional side. For her private side, there's a bump here. I'm not sure if it's so what does the bump stand for? There is a certain part of her life that was less than predictable. So either she's very interested or very extreme in a certain thing, which could even be her music. Okay, she's so extreme in the music. So for your interest, Singapore carried a story about her mother, Andrea Smith, in 1968. She actually studied in the Singapore American School. She was about 8 or 9 years old then. We have a very mesmerizing picture of this girl here. How would her classmate ever guess that one day she would actually give birth to one of the world's greatest stars? So here's another picture of Taylor Swift, the AI generated Taylor Swift, and once again they did not get this part of the ear correct. Okay, so I want to do Andrew Tate, because yeah, some of the requests that I put out there, who would you like to see? Say Andrew Tate. And when I put the AI generated prompt, this is what happened. Photorealistic picture of Andrew Tate showing the ears, and this picture, these 4 pictures came out. And I tried a second time, and again something weird came out, creepy. So I'm not going to do Andrew Tate. This is Mr. Tom Nash, and I'm going to do face reading on Tom Nash. What I've done so far is just face comparison on the AI and non-AI pictures, and I thought, every video I should at least do a face reading. I selected Tom Nash. I'm sure some of you do not know who Tom Nash is. He's a YouTuber. He gives good insights on certain stocks, and I follow Tom Nash all the time. So this is Tom Nash. He's actually Russian. So I don't know what's your real name, Tom. If you happen to see this video, is it Dimitri or something? But nevertheless, I think you'll be interested that I've selected you as my comeback video face to read. And these are the few things that I see. On your right side, you have a droopy eye. And it tells me that in your professional career, you actually hit a very hard wall. Either you lost a lot of money, you got cheated, or you were betrayed, but it wasn't smooth sailing. I do not know your history. You seldom talk about why you moved out of Russia, but something serious actually happened during your time. Your ears, which is large at the top and curves inside, tells me that you have 2 different types of character. In one way, you try to be compliant and go under the radar, and on the other side, you're a creative person, and that's why probably you're a YouTuber with
311,000 subscribers.
If I didn't get it that wrong, okay? So that is you, and then you also have a small mouth compared to relative to the size of your face, which means, and I've been following you almost daily and every single video. I know you're a nice guy, you're a funny guy, and your statements really cracks me up. And although you are very expressive, I don't think you want to reveal everything about yourself. You are rather careful in who you reveal what information to. So if I were to meet you, you will need to size me up and trust me before you reveal more information. So maybe for that reason, we don't know why you're not using a Russian name or why you came out of Russia. So there's this part of your nose, the center part of your nose seems to be hanging down quite a lot. It tells me that you actually have a heart for people. You are a compassionate and empathetic person, and although you have never mentioned anything about you donating to charities and all that, tell me if you have. Okay, tell me if you have a heart for people, you have given money to people, you've always put a portion to help the people around you. So, yep, that's it. I hope this video gets more than 1,000 views. It would be encouraging if you click the like button and leave a comment so that the algo will go on. And that would encourage me to make more videos in future. So this is Christian Chua, signing out.